Up. It's a pop-up. It's a pop-up. Hell, standard time 7. All right, guys. Hopefully you can see me. Come on in, hit that like button, subscribe, get your membership. We'll be on at 4 p.m. today, guys. Neo Langston or Neo the Asian, best friends slash lovers with David, has been arrested, guys. That's good. That's great. Now, you guys know we've been covering this case. Well, I've been covering this case since the beginning of it. I've got multiple episodes, and yes, we got him. What's up, Allie Kelly? I have not done pop ups in a while, and I'm not driving, guys. I'm just sitting in the car getting some peace and quiet with y'all. Thank you, Braddy. Hit the like button now. So listen, people are losing their mind, and rightfully so. All right, now I have in my last episode of David and Neo, I said, was this a lovers was it a lover's quarrel? Was it a triangle, a love triangle? We pretty much know that David and Neo were bisexual lovers. We've heard it before, right? And yeah, on top of everything, what's up, Pally Callie? Tina girl, how you doing? Now listen, you said I meant to send you a coffee, not a copy. Yes, buy me a coffee or send me a coffee, whatever you do. That's awesome. Support the channel. But listen, guys, people are losing their mind. Okay. What's up, Electric Eye? How you doing? They're losing their mind because Neo Langston or Neo the Asian is like this with David. And we know that David has to have some accomplice in this case. All right. There's got to be somebody while he was on tour that drove the car or helped him or was there that knew that he was dating this underage girl, Celeste Rivas. And not only that, he was switching out people, different Celeste. He was so obsessed. He had different Celestes, right? So I said I'm not driving. I'm sitting in my car, guys. Sometimes when I'm on a pop up and I'm in my car, I get people saying, "Why are you driving? Wait, what? You don't drive?" And I'm not. I'm just sitting here in the car talking on a pop up. So I'm letting you know I'm not driving. I'm just sitting here. Anyway, yes, breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Neo the Asian, aka Neo Langston, was in fact arrested on a warrant that he had in California. He was found in Montana, right? Now Donna says he'll be back to California for grand jury next. What's up, Deborah Harris and Best King? Are you supposed to be at the Minneapolis protest? No, I'm not at a Minneapolis protest. I'm here in California. I don't have any mods right now in chat because I didn't tell them I was coming on. But listen, what time did he get arrested? He just got arrested within, I'd say, now I have a TMZ article, but I can't show it on here because I am a pop up live. It just happened. It's just breaking news. What time did he get arrested? I mean, probably the last couple hours. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. What people are saying, it was in Montana, and I believe his parents lived in Montana. It was not connected to the Celeste Rivas death. So people are getting confused, right? Melly says David had a heart attack seeing Neo's mugshot. No, I have Neo's mugshot. I have it on TMZ. It wouldn't let me load it right now, so I can't show it to you. But I'll put something together about the arrest. So Nini says 5:30 last night. TMZ is one of the first people or news stations, whatever you want to call TMZ, that broke the case. Yes, yes, yes. It was a failure to appear as a witness in the Celeste Rivas case, guys. So, although people are very excited, an arrest has been made, and me too. I'm like, hey, Neo's next. Not Neo, I'm sorry. David is next. If Neo is supposed to be a witness, and we think he knows more than he does, and he probably does, then somebody's gonna flip, and I'm telling you who it's going to be. All right. So yeah, he was a witness. He was supposed to be a witness in the Celeste Rivas case, and it was a no-show. Instead, he took off to Montana, where his parents supposedly live. What's up, Jennifer Soup? Good to see you, and everybody else that's in chat. Allie, Callie, Nene, thank you for that, and Donna Clark, Deborah. Yeah, I think the whole internet's breaking at this point. We've been waiting, and guys, I'm still gonna tell you. They gonna bring out some noodles, and he's gonna tell it all. You're right, Melly, O Star. You are right. So here's the deal, guys. We've been covering this, and what I'm gonna tell you, in my opinion, is that Neo the Asian and David have been lovers for quite some time. There's no contesting it. All right. You think Aisha already flipped? I'm sure. Now, listen, this Neo guy has avoided law enforcement. He was set to appear as a witness because David has been named as a person of interest for the last 2 months. Although there hasn't been arrest made, law enforcement, private eye, and everybody involved in the case is trying to get a solid indictment here on the murder of Celeste Rivas. Now, that's going to happen even faster now if Neo flips, and I think he will, guys. I think he will, but I do think Red Bull is kicking in for you or for me. I've got a Red Bull right here, and I've got a Coca Cola right here. Whose Red Bull's kicking in? I know I'm bad. I'm drinking Coca Cola, and it's funny is I'm not driving, but I had my seatbelt on still. So that being said, does anyone have any questions about it? Terry Wilson, what's up, OG? Yes, I am an OG. Thanks for letting me know. Israel first or America first? Love Coca Cola. Me too. That's a bad habit. What's up, Justice Jane? So, as everybody else on the same page as I am, you guys hear about Neo Langston being arrested in the Celeste Rivas case. But the confusing part, Benny says, add some Jack and Coke to that. Sure. The crime? I'm not doing the crime, but we're covering a crime. And what we're covering is a Celeste Rivas case. Let's say David is a pedophile, right? We got to say David's a pedophile because he preyed on Celeste from the time that she was 11 to 12 years old. All right. Liv Wade said, wanted to say hi. Been keeping updated on this. I answered without answering. Yes, there you go. Um, I love you guys. I love when people get in there like that. Okay, so if you don't know who Celeste Rivas is and the singer David, you probably should go back and hit the internet. We've been speculating on an arrest for months. Crazy. Her parents were like, okay. Now listen, Holly, the parents of Celeste Rivas were not okay until they got monetary gain. And I do hope that I do hope um, that Neo flips on David and David gets arrested, and whoever was involved in the dismemberment of Celeste, in the hiding of Celeste's body, and the dumping of it, the desecration, right? I hope they get charged to the fullest. We got trolls in here, so you guys feel free, Holly. I think you're the only mod in here to time people out if you feel like it. So, is everyone else up to date on this case? Does anyone have any questions? Because right now, guys, yeah, hit that like button, make sure it works. I'm still coming back on today for a full hour and a half to 2 hour episode. Okay, we're going to cover Rebecca and Jay Caro. Jay Caro's got himself, he's gotten his ass kicked already in prison for the second time now in weeks. All right, so that's that. We're covering the Rebecca J. Caro, where's Emmanuel Haro, and but yeah, other than that, guys, I'm really going to cover the David and Celeste case. And Dio is now arrested, but he's not arrested in the death of Celeste Rivas, so people are getting confused. Okay. You guys can call in today, Allie Callie. If you guys want to call in about Jake and Rebecca Haro, I just don't like opening the phone lines when nobody calls in. All right. All right, so Funk Congress. The name of my channel is called Guilty of Crime. I don't know what a real crime channel means, but yes, I'm real and I cover true crime. Now, Nene says they have a crime scene tape up at the trail where the 14 Rock is. Another YouTuber went there, can't get there. And yes, down the rabbit hole reported. A lot of YouTube creators are reporting, but there's confusion. All right, thank you, Holly. She says best true crime channel. Okay, so here's the confusion. They're hopping on and saying breaking news, Neo's arrested, but it has nothing to do with the Celeste Rivas case. So I'm like, wait a minute, something's going on. Something's not adding up here. No way, no how that it has nothing to do with that. So I go and I look, and in fact, it is about that. It's just that he fled as a witness. He went to Montana all the way from California to Montana where his family lives. If you tell me that's not guilty and he's not trying to hide, then let me know. Let me know in chat. Hoopty Doo says, thanks so much for last night. Oh my God, look at this fucking hoopty doop. My hands smell like a crime scene. You should go wash your fingers then, bro. Go wash them, my guy. Hey, is Smoking in here? What's up, Smoking? Good to see you, man. So look. I really do think that you could time this hoopty guy out. I could time him out myself, I think. Let's hide this guy. All right, so we're gonna cover it, guys. I'm gonna stick to the narrative that I've been going for. I'm telling you, David and Neo and Celeste, I think, had this love triangle where there's jealousy. They'd go back and forth. David was overly obsessed with Celeste Rivas, and when she wasn't there, he got other Celeste that look alike to keep her around, but he liked her being underage. Hallie Callie says, you have me cracking up all the time. Well, that's good. That's good. No, I thought he meant last night's show. Now I see. What's up, Smoking? Good to see you, buddy. Now I'm just timing out trolls, but the thing is that it's gonna come out, guys. It's gonna come out. You get one person that is on the outside of things to flip, and you got the whole crime basically solved. And that kid is a young guy that's probably just fucking around with a threesome. I'm sure they had threesomes and all kinds of stuff. I'm sure Neo and David both don't care. Pretty sure they're openly bisexual. But then you put a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old into the mix, and that's another thing. I think David just wanted to take someone's life as well. I think he wanted to feel how it was to have the power. What's up, Star? Gene says it's not David's story. Is not David's story. Well, David is in the story, and I believe David is absolutely mixed in with Neo. Not compare my story to David. I don't know what that story is, Gene, but okay. She was a baby, and nobody's talking about the fact that he was a full grown pedophile and that her parents were accepting monetary gain when she wasn't with them. She would run off for long periods of time. They knew that she was dating someone named David, but what? They didn't bother to find out where he lived, who he was, how old he was, but they accepted money for her. I think they need to be also in court as well. Rose the right reader. What's up? All right, Brady says, I've been watching Guilty of Crime for way longer than Jay even knows. That's how good her channel is. I came out on the bushes a long time ago. Now I'm never quiet. Right, Brady? I love your name too, Brady. I don't forget the stolen spirits. We're just gonna go for Brady. The truth will come out, but Allison, I love digging into these cases and trying to find out the truth based on the evidence that comes out because evidence tells you everything you need to know. It's just having the right person to interpret it. What's up, Kel? Good to see you, my friend. I do the heart if I could, but I only have one hand. Melly says I think the manager moved the vehicle and was helping to get rid of, and that's a possibility too, but I believe there was some kind of love triangle and jealousy that ultimately ended Celeste's life, along with the whole obsession that David had of power and taking a person's life, the gruesome decapitation that was a rumor, and dismemberment. That's a whole other level than taking someone's life, all right? I like how someone tried to get in here and call me a dyke, but they spelled it Dayk. Hey Hassan, you're not gonna get through with that, buddy. All right. We know I'm gay. I'm a lesbian. I'm a dyke. I'm a la, 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 la. That's not what we're talking about though. Time that mofo out. Remy stuff. What's up? Yes, I think they should have the parents also. I think the parents need to go there. They need to be subpoenaed. They need to be a witness as well because they knew. An electric guy says the Frankie story brought me to guilty of crime when guilty of crime was just a baby. I'm so glad I found guilty of crime. Oh, the Ruby Frankie story? That's interesting. A lot of people didn't want that. She sounded much older in the video. Yeah, but you know what though? You know what? She sounded older in the video, but she was a baby and everybody knew it. Then why the hell, if she was just a baby, why were people letting him get away with that? Why was she on all the videos? Why was she on all the platforms? And thank you, Nini. You say you're a beautiful person, period. Well, I appreciate that. I don't, whatever. People could insult me all they want. I'm not going anywhere. Electric Guy says, I get mistaken for a lesbian all the time. A badge of honor I wear with pride. Well, guess what? I don't get mistaken. I just am. People come in chat and they think they're gonna offend me by calling me gay or a dyke or a lesbian. It's like, bro, I'm 46 years old. That doesn't bother me. That's my badge of honor at this point. Yeah, so listen, Holly. And hi, Husky Lover. Good to see you. I'm gonna be on at 4 o'clock, guys. I don't want you guys to miss today's episode, like a lot. We're gonna be on fire today, and if you'd want to call in, let's do some call-ins, baby. Come on. I want you guys to be engaged with guilty of crime. Love is love. It's not about the personal life. Yeah, I mean, who cares? Whatever. Yeah, Tina though. Tina, he did have Celeste lookalikes. He did. What's up, Shanna? Or Shayna? I'm sorry. I want to say her name right. Shayna. Hi. How you doing? Truth Seeker. What's up? My fingernails look like turtle shells. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I ain't lying. All good. Down with the left. What's up, Monique? How you doing? So yeah, okay. So anyway, Truth Seeker, I'm just saying hello to you. I'm gonna be on today at 4 to talk about Jake Harrow getting his ass kicked for a second time and Rebecca Harrow being in court a couple days ago. Holly says, look, like you're gonna say, okay, okay, I'm straight now, right? Yeah, who cares? People are idiots. If that's the only insult that you have, by all means, bring it, baby. Hey, Vermont's in the house. Coffee and Dog Studios. What's up? I know he did really have to pay attention, notice the difference. I was wondering what happened. Yes, so I'm gonna get you guys today smoking Husky Lover, Coffee and Dog Studios. I'm gonna be on at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's about an hour and a half away from here. And we're going to go over Jay Caro getting his ass kicked twice and Rebecca, what happened to her, what's next for her, and where's baby Emmanuel? Now, Remy, David has not been arrested yet. And Neo was not arrested. I know the trolls are so not original. Neo was only arrested because they wanted him to, and thank you, Cap. I appreciate that. Um, he was only arrested because he didn't show up as a witness and he dipped out to Montana where his folks live, which shows you that the pressure's on. All right. I know they're goofy on a vertical. Poor Jake, not. Oh, when I show you what Jake did to that baby before, I have some new footage, guys. I have some new footage of what has happened with Jake's little girl, the one that he beat almost to death at 10 weeks old, where she can't eat, she can't see, and she can only use 3% of her brain. I'm going to show you that. And then when we talk about Jake getting his ass kicked then you're gonna be like, "Damn, this is good. Bravo." That's what's gonna happen, right? Yeah, fuck the trolls. I don't care about them. Thank you. I will. I'm gonna go get another one. Thank you so much, Holly, for the 4.99. I'm gonna finish this one, and it's even a Santa one I got on here. I'm gonna finish this one, and we'll get something else. Yeah, my IQ is as big as the temperature in the room. It's 54 degrees, demon demonstrous. My IQ is 54. You got it. How'd you guess? You win the prize. So that being said, guys, I'm gonna continue covering the David case. You guys have been following me on that. A lot of you guys have been following me. As soon as I get the arrest record and what's happening in court, by next week I'll cover Neo being arrested. Hopefully David will have a warrant for him soon. Brady says they are just talking crap because they low key think Jay is hot and can't have her. Well, there you go. Why didn't I know that? And I'm the GOAT. Lamar, thank you for the GOAT. See, Lamar just sent me a gift and it was the GOAT. Send a GOAT trophy. You guys are awesome. Cynthia sent me a GOAT trophy. I never seen those before. Please, for sake of the rest, ban homosexual haters. What do you mean? I can't. How am I supposed to know who the homosexual haters are? I do ban them. They come in and I get rid of them. Tell Jay to try. Try what? What? Melly for California time. Oh, four. Yeah, California time. All right, guys. I don't want to keep y'all too long. I know, and I appreciate you guys. I got some Jello and a heart popped up here, you guys. Jello. That's so cute. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to do more verticals. That being said, I didn't want to miss out on the breaking news. A freaking disco ball. Look at how entertained I am, guys. I'm gonna just sit here while you guys throw weird stuff at my face. Okay. I'll see you guys in an hour and a half. I thought you were just a rerun. No, I'm not. It's not a replay. I'm gonna be back at 4. Stephanie says, "Yo, I'm gonna be back to give you the lowdown on Jake and Rebecca." Oh, 6-7, 6-7. They're so fun. I love you guys. I'll be back, and you guys let me know what you want to do on this awesome Friday, right? If you guys want to call in, yes, I know Jesus, my Lord and Savior, Stephanie. Amen. Amen, sister. Thanks, Holly, for being in here. I appreciate you picking up on that. There's a shit ton of mods. All right, I'm gonna shit ton of no mods today, but Holly, and I love you for it. I'll see you guys in an hour and a half. Be there, be square, and I promise I'm gonna get you the lowdown on everything Neo and David ASAP. Mwah. And yes, I am all about Jesus, God, spiritual. Without God, we wouldn't exist, and life wouldn't be as blessed. I wouldn't be as blessed as I am in my life if not. You know what? I'm gonna walk out so I can just show you since I'm here. You guys don't ever get to see like anything that I'm doing. So let me just show you without getting a license plate or anything. So I am at my casa right there, and then there's my second house right there. I don't want to show you my license plate, so hold on. No, don't do it. All right, so that's our second home, guys. A lot of you guys, I'll go live from Napa, but I don't. You guys don't see where we stay. And then there's my car that the haters tried to give away. They donated my car to Car for Kids, and then I got two other cars there in the driveway. There's mi casa. Anyway, I like being able to walk around and see you guys sometimes. So look at the sky outside. It's all white. I love you guys, and I will see you back in an hour and a half. All right. Oh, I'll tell you later, Tina girl. Anyway, I love you. Boo! They got the party whistles. I'll be back soon. Peace. Love you guys.